Hi traders, this is an update on the challenge. The challenge is to build up the 16,000 in the account. These are just trades I did into the close into the US. So I'm holding these over. I'm short the euro, relatively small positions. I'm shorted the Dow as the 60-minute chart started to break from a lower high and a reversal bar. So nearly a couple of hundred in it when I close the platform. These are trades that are open and looking for 500 points in the Dow futures and looking for, let me see, something a good potentially, yeah, another 500 for that one as well. I think that if that euro really cracks, and I can't for the life of me see how that can hold up, then I think that one is dust. So because it's a small account, I take small positions. Obviously, I've got 4 other accounts, so all of those accounts are doing nicely. I have to say, I chose a really bad time to start this challenge, because the first 3 days I traded this account were very bumpy days, and it's probably the worst week on my records for about 2.5–3 months. So this is, when I say challenge, this really is a challenge, but that's the way it goes. I have stepped up to the plate and gone public, so I will start showing you the balances and future trades in this account as time goes on. The reason why I'm so short on these markets is because the euro, Greece, has one of these over it. It has an immediate cash injection, but it's just literally a sticking plaster. All they have are the funds to run the state for a number of weeks, not even months. Come September, assuming everything goes through smoothly as is set out in the plans, come September we'll be right back to the start with this process, and the ramifications for this throughout Europe, throughout US and Asia are immense. That's why I'm happy to be very short in oil, Euro US and the Dow. I will be shorting rallies tomorrow and as time goes by, assuming these set up. Now let's look at the charts. I talked about this in the room. The reason why I'm very happy to be short and stay short this Dow index is because we had the reversal set up there, gap to the 8 RSI, we had a wave down, then we had a pullback to resistance, and we had a wave down, and now today we just had a retest of the 50 EMA. So I've shorted the highs and will continue to short any rallies until we get down to 11,600, and even let's see if that can hold. When you get a breakdown, the first test of the 50 EMA is normally a fade, normally a bounce, whichever you prefer to call it. So that's why I'm just waiting until after the Fed day in case Ben Bernanke came out with any surprise plans. He has no plan. He claims the US is simply in a slow period before accelerated growth, is not facing deflationary problems, and everything is hunky-dory. Well, I just think it's a big, great sticky plaster in Greece. That will come off. The ramifications are crucial for us all. In the meantime, I'm just reading the charts. I'm not listening to the news. I'm not trading this on the news. I'm just continue to short this until I get a reversal signal. Okay? In the time I've been running this video, the oil has dropped in a very, very quiet period. The oil's dropped 20–30 points and is well below 95. and be very, very interested to look at short setups on that tomorrow. Right, let's move on. This dollar is rejecting the lows here. That's looking to see what this dollar can do next. In the meantime, I think the dollar will get bought. It's a safe haven. I think the dollar will get bought. That will cause all sorts of problems for the euro, other dollar pairs, commodities, and so on. Huge sell-off in the corn today, limit down in fact. So markets right across the board are not impressed by this, and the fact he's just simply pulling the plug on quantitative easing, not dealing with a deficit, claiming the economy is in great shape when the housing market alone still is in dire straits, beats me what planet this gentleman is on at the moment. Alright, enough of that, let's just look at charts. So gold did break the high, and we've got a reversal bar under this area of resistance. If the dollar is going to increase, is going to move up here, we could see this coming down. That is a reversal bar on a key level of resistance. So you could take profits. You could keep your stop at 1542 or slightly lower. Give it some space to see if this can come up. If those markets are dropping, this is a safe haven. This could still well just be a pullback, and we could move up through that. I'm staying put. I'm keeping a stop at 1541, but keep a very close eye on it. It's obvious that is a reversal bar on a key area. Nothing wrong with taking profits if you want to take profits. There's the corn I mentioned. So that's what the markets think of the environment at the moment. It looked as if it was coming up. It just got sold into a key area of resistance, and we are having another leg to the downside. Apple is a good bellwether stock. Had a really nice bounce off the back of this gap and the hammer, but it slammed into resistance, and that's been sold into as well. I think the Apple, that's a reversal bar and a key resistance. If you are long this, I will get out, and if you're not long this and interested in shorts, that is a good short, because you can take it from 322 and have your stop just up there at 330 to see if that can get down to the lows. Right, Forex. See, that's a reversal bar on a key level of support. So if we break today's low, that's going to come down to 80. CAD Swissy sideways. Anything to do with the Swissy, keep an eye on. Swiss is a safe haven. This Aussie Swissy is coming down to 88.24 at least. It's quite close to that, so we can't trade it. This reversal bar was working well. The New Zealand Swissy, I think that this reversal bar under the 50 EMA, if you're still short, could now pay dividends. I can't see that holding. When commodities sell off, the New Zealand dollar gets affected. When there's fear in the markets, the Swissy gets bought. I think this is a candidate for a short. If we break 68.12 tomorrow, we could drop, but there's no swing trade there if you're not in it now. If you are in it, I would now get your stop to 68.94, so a little bit more profit locked in, but if you've been very patient, you may just well get paid tomorrow. Let's see. This Aussie CAD is interesting. That's a reversal bar on the 50. If that drops below 1028.45, I think that could drop hard. Broke that trend line yesterday, closed below it today. Just a few. If you want to short this Aussie CAD, I will get your order in just a few points below it to see if this can happen. Very nice reversal bar up there at the highs, and this to me looks as if we've broken the trendline support and we could really drop hard here. I'm very interested in that Aussie CAD. Aussie US, that's a reversal bar under the 50. It's got a lot of localized support though, isn't it? That's a tough one. It's right on the nail. I would just give it another day to see if we close below and then short a pullback. Euro Susi, did nice short on this one. Lower highs up here. Really look quite ill. 4 hours of selling here. I took a pullback to that 50 EMA. It went up to retest the 200 and then did a nice drop for me. Did a drop right down to support. Okay, so that's could have held it over. It has closed just below major support. Plenty of room in the RSI. It's an 80% trade. Looks good. Let's see how that one works tomorrow. Don't enter it if you're not in it now. Watch this EuroCAD. That's a reversal bar under this major pivot level. I think if we break this trend line on the EuroCAD, again, leave it another day. We got a 50 MA break on that, and I would definitely want to trade that to the short side. Euro US. As you saw in my account, I am already short this at the highs. That's a major pivot level. 144.45 was a major level. Look at all these touches. All we've done is slam into major resistance. To me, that's a reversal bar. If you're not short this, I would short the break of this bar. So the low of the bar is 143.40. 50 EMA is about 143.26. One way to trade it is just to trade a break of 143. So if you want a little bit of more of a safety net, short it at 143, get your stop to 144.45, and let's see if that can break that level. If that breaks that level, then the first stop is going to be 138, because that's where the 200 EMA is, and that's where the support is. So it's a lower high, it's a CBO setup, it's a reversal bar under resistance. It has got the 50 EMA there, but I've got a relatively close stop because I've got it at the highs, or a fairly high level. Already got some profits in there, which could disappear if this doesn't work out. That's fine. I could take a small loss if this suddenly reverses, but on the face of it, this looks like a nice candidate for a short. Up till now, the euro pound has been very strong, and it has finished very well also. It's a case of the pound being weaker than the euro, not the euro being strong. Euro yen. That's a reversal bar on a key level. Look to the left. Look at all this price action over here. We've sold off at this level before here. could short it. If you take a break of 115.29, or no, let's lower the bar, 115.12. Stop's got to be 115.18, so it's a pretty close stop. Let's see if that reversal bar can work its way down. I would just stay with the Euro US. Swissy Yen, called this morning. That was a good 60-minute chart. I wouldn't trade it on a swing trade. US dollar yen. Sideways. US dollar singy, sideways. US dollar Swissy, trying to hold. Not going to trade it, no setup. US dollar CAD. Thought this would be stronger than this. Messy. Let's no trade. It's close above the 50. Let's see if that can act as a stopping bar and move that up. It's pretty much trapped in a range at the moment. You can see all this resistance over here. If we can break 98, that could move well, but certainly not trading it here. Pound Aussie. Now these pound pairs are in desperate trouble. The pound is just being dumped. I wouldn't short it. It's still in a box, just the low end of the box. Pound CAD. Nice reversal bar under the 8 and the 20. What a weak chart. What a very weak chart. It's right down to support. Great way to intraday trade and hold over and get a run. No swing trade there, but if you got that in the daily chart, well done. Fantastic. Pound yen, very weak. You could, there is a trade here. If you get a pullback to 129.40, you could trade it with a stop above, what is that, 130.58, to see if we can get down to at least that level there. That's a pretty good risk-reward ratio actually, and that's a great confirmation of a short. I do like that. I think that's got legs. The yen's a safe haven. Pound Swissy, whoa, you see the pound is very sick. It's a sick patient. I wouldn't trade that, it's too low. Pound New Zealand on support. Pound US, desperate, absolutely desperate. This couldn't get through the 8. Now, let's see. If you get a pullback to 61.18, you need a fairly big stop. And there is localized support. So the better trades for me is Aussie CAD, Euro US, and Pound Yen, and Euro CAD. There's 4 setups there today. My favourite has to be the Euro US, but it's your call. Okay, so markets are setting up very nicely. I do like the YM, of course. It's a reversal bar under the 50 MA, one of my favourite setups. So if you are not in that, I would suggest you put an order in the book for a break of that bar with a stop at 12,156 plus. Get a few more points above there to include your spread as well, and let's see if that can drop and do nicely. Okay, hope that helps, and see you next update.